Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the 2025 Singapore Grand Prix prediction show, where we drive as one of the drivers. We do this every single week, and we predict what happens in the whole weekend with qualifying and the race, full simulated, with us driving in one of the seats. Now, this week, it's Singapore, and that means, who is the hometown driver? Well, we just discussed. Alexander Albon is the closest to home in Singapore, and that means today we're going to be driving with Alexander Albon. That doesn't mean we're only predicting what's going to happen with Alexander Albon. That also means that whatever else happens in this race is a prediction for what's to come. So let's go to the Singapore Grand Prix. Let's go realistic car performance and, of course, pick the Alexander Albon seat right there. There we go. Then the assists are going to be Elite 0. Then we've got the AI difficulty on 110. Maximum. Then the weekend structure is going to be a single session of practice, full qualifying, because we're really only predicting the qualifying and the race, not the practice. And then the weather, I just checked in, and of course we haven't really had any rain in the practice session, but we have had, or at least, so we are putting clouds there, but we are maybe going to get some rain to the qualifying, maybe going to get some rain to the race. So I have made it so that it's dynamic. So we're leaving it completely up to fate. Let's see. If we get rain today, that's the prediction for the real life race or qualifying, that we're going to have rain in there as well. Now, the rules are going to be normal. We're going to have the safety car on increase, the red flags on as well, formation lap on, and then the simulation is going to be damage on standard 2. And that is going to make us ready to go. So let's start right here. And let's get ourselves started with Singapore. All right, I want to know from you in the chat, though, in the meantime, ladies and gents, what is your top 3, before we do the prediction show, what is your top 3 for the Singapore Grand Prix weekend? I'm going to say, if I have to guess right now, before we do the prediction show, because normally I say my prediction is the prediction show result. I'm going to say we're going to have Lando winning. We're going to have in P2 Max Verstappen, and then in P3 we will have George Russell. Okay, I think. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be crazy, guys, but I'm going to be wrong because the actual result will be the same as the result in the prediction show. That's always the case. Whatever we predict today is the prediction for the real life race. All right, let's put the setup in real quick. There we go. We're going to go Singapore. And then we're going to go out on track. We're going to do only a few laps. Let's do like maybe 3 or something. And then we're going to get straight away started with the qualifying. Q1, 2, and 3. And then the full race as well. We're going to do the whole race. So I think that's like 50-something laps. It'll be awesome. Pancakes, Zola's Vibes Instinct. Boom. They're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. If you have not yet, ladies and gents, hit that follow button. This is your time, okay? Do not miss out. Why is it so... The flipping graphics look really bad for some weird reason. I don't know why, but that is weird. Now, do keep in mind, we've been driving a lot with the Formula 2 cars the last few weeks, so I kind of need to get used to it again, to the F1 cars. So let's see how it will go right here. But 62 laps, there you go. And the lap around here is not short whatsoever. So they're pretty long laps normally. Like, I think it's like 1 minute and 33 or something. We'll see right here what we do with our first lap. But it's pretty long lap, so it's compared to other Grand Prix, a fairly long race. And especially with the heat, you will see a lot of people, like in previous years, probably having a lot of, oh my goodness, tough time. Kind of staying in one piece. They're going to be sweating a lot. We've had many times in the past, many F1 drivers completely lose their breath and almost, faint when they get out of the car. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I hope everyone is going to be okay. Although hopefully that won't happen to us today either. It won't happen to us either. I put the flipping heating on to the maximum to make it as realistic as possible as well, as hot as possible in the simulator. We need to make it realistic, guys. Realistic. But a warm welcome if you're joining in right now, ladies and gents. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here to not just a stream, but to a show. It's great to have you here to what is going to be the Singapore Grand Prix prediction show. And hopefully it'll be a great one. Of course, it's always very tough to overtake around Singapore, but we are going to show today that we can definitely do it, okay? But it's a realistic car performance, so, I mean, if we can get into the top 10 with this Williams over Alexander Albon, I think that's already going to be very, very good, right? Already going to be very, very good, so let's see. Let's see. FP1 overcast, just like in real life? Exactly, guys. Exactly, that's why I put overcast. That's why I put overcast for the practice session, because so far it's been pretty cloudy. Pretty cloudy. In the practice sessions of Singapore, right? Pretty cloudy. Do you think we're gonna have rain later in chance? Number 1 in chat. Of course, there was a lot of talks about there being rain in Singapore. Now, normally there's more rain than no rain. So I think there's a very high chance. But number 1, if you think, Tom, there will be rain this weekend. Number 2, if you think, Tom, there won't be rain this weekend. Let's see. So far, we haven't had any rain. But that could change. That could change. And that's nice because nobody's practicing the rain, which is great, right? That's better than having a lot of rain practice already, because then everybody knows what to do. Now it's going to be completely different. We brake as late as possible, and at the moment, we are purple in the first sector and the second sector. We're going to do another lap right here to see what kind of pace we've got. But remember, we are driving on a 110 maximum difficulty. So it's not gonna be easy whatsoever. With 0 assists, nada nachos. And there we go. We're gaining time already. We only have fuel for 3 more laps. Okay then. Very good. Very good. Oh. I'm from Singapore. There's been rain for the past 2 days, but not today. I mean, let's see. I have been to Singapore a year ago, only very shortly, but it is really crazy how quickly the weather can shift over there. It's really crazy. Like, one moment it's sunny, the other moment you've got flipping lightning everything. It is quite crazy. It is quite crazy. All right, I think this might be our last lap here before we head into the qualifying session. Let's not waste too much time and let's get ourselves straight away started with the predictions. Come on now. Let's go. Oh, watch out. As we almost shot into the wall. Come on, Tom! What the flip are you doing? Oh, yeah. Alright, we're in the green though. On this lap right here, 80,000's up. Into third gear, over the curbs. Keep the car going, keep it flowing. We still seem pretty quick, to be honest. Keep the car going right here as well. There we go. And 5/10's up. And still P1. All right. I want to know from you in the chat. Number 1, if you think, Tom, we're ready to go and get ourselves started right here for the qualifying. Q1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we can get all the way through the Q3. It's going to be very important to do that, but let's see. You never know. I feel bad for Lawson. Lawson, of course, in the wall. Both today and yesterday. I mean, hopefully he's got every wall hit now for the rest of the weekend. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think we're ready, guys. Number 1. Okay, let's return to the garage and let's get ready to go with the qualifying session. Remember, we need to do a very good qualifying to go all the way through to Q3 right here if we want to at least do a good job with Alexander Albon. But it's not just a prediction for him. No, it's a prediction for everybody. If, let's say, Lewis Hamilton hits Charles Leclerc in turn 1 of Singapore, the race, boom, that happens in real life as well. Everything is a prediction for the real life Grand Prix weekend. And we've had some very good predictions so far, some very accurate prediction. And what the flip? We are quick in practice, but don't worry, I think we're going to be a bit slower when we head into the actual qualifying. Alexander Albon in P1, guys, in practice. That's definitely not what happened, but from now on we have the predictions actually that will come to fruition. Okay, let's advance. Let's go and get ourselves to qualifying. And let's see if we can go through all the way to Q3. Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Let's do this.
It is one of our
Tosh, boom! They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Formula 1 Singapore Airlines, Singapore Grand Prix in Singapore. So many Singapores. You did not know you needed it, but we are in flipping Singapore if you didn't know it yet. Okay. Now, we are gonna go and put the setup on if we don't have the one already. Oh, we do have the one already right here. We're gonna put a little bit less fuel. At the moment we've got 10 kilos. I'm thinking we are going to put you know what, maybe enough for 2 laps. Enough for 2 laps. That would be 9 kilos. So we can do a lap abort, column down, cooled off, and boom, do another one straight away. Let's accelerate the time a little bit to about 10 minutes time, and then we should have enough time to do 2 laps at the very least. Oh my goodness! And rain, ladies and gents, it's predicted! Rain is predicted here. And that is prediction number 1. Prediction number 1. We are going to see rain at some point in the weekend, at the very least, in Singapore. Boom! That's prediction number 1. In this instance, in Q2, we're gonna have some rain, and then Q3 is gonna be dry again. But we will have rain somewhere this weekend, ladies and gents. Let's go! Alright, well, let's go out on track. Park for May regulations. Let's drive out, and let's see what we can do. Let's go! If you're enjoying the show already, ladies and gents, make sure to hit that like button. That would be much, much appreciated. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. And it's free. Come on now. The question is when. When are we gonna have some rain? Are we gonna have it in the qualifying session, or we're gonna have it in the rain? Well, in this instance, in the prediction show, we're gonna have some rain in the qualifying. Q2 to be exact. But then in the race, I believe it's staying dry, guys. I believe it's staying dry for the race, according to these predictions. Out on track we go, right here with Alexander Albon. Let's see whether we can do a good lap straight away, as Verstappen, ladies and gents, goes quickest in Q1. We need to be top 15 to go through to Q2. Do you think we've got the pace to be able to go through to Q2 straight away right here? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Who's gonna get pole? We're about to find out, guys. We're about to find out, but it looks like in real life we're gonna see a very close fight. A very, very close fight for pole, because obviously we had Verstappen in there, Piastri, Norris, Russell, even a Ferrari was in the fight as well with Lewis, I believe. It is gonna be very close. Even Sainz was close as well with the 2 tenths away in FP3. I think we're gonna see a close fight for pole. Let's go! It's not gonna be you. No, I think with Alexander Albon fighting for pole will be quite tough, but let's see. You never know. Maybe we're gonna be insanely quick, guys. You never know. Okay, the only thing we need to do now for this very first session, ladies and gents, is to get ourselves in the top 15. If we can do that, we are gonna be able to go through to Q2, and that is what we need to do here. Driving as Alexander Albon today. Okay. Remember, you're joining in to the prediction show, meaning whatever we do, whatever happens, is a prediction for what's to come in the real life race. We do this every single week when there is a real live Grand Prix. So if you haven't yet hit that follow button, make sure you do, because you don't want to miss out on the next one. Now, we brake as late as possible, going into turn 1, going over the curbs, try and brake as late once again right here, then go to second into third, keep the car rolling, keep it flowing, utilize a little bit of the battery to get a good exit right here as well. Then back into 4th gear over the curbs once again too, and on the power once more. We have a little bit of a tappity tap with the wall. Okay. Interesting. Let's not use too much battery, because it's only the start of the lap right here. We go back to medium, and we're purple, ladies and gents. Purple of anybody with the flip. Surely not. Surely not. Alexander Albon goes purple in the very first sector. Huh? Now, we brake in deep, go over the curbs once again, keep the car rolling as much as possible. Once again right here as well. At his basically home Grand Prix, Alexander Albon starts off with a very, 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 very good result if we go and finish his lap with another purple sector right here. Come on now! What is it gonna be? We use all the battery, and it's another purple sector, ladies and gents. Oh my goodness! We use more battery right here. Closing in to the flipping checkered flag right here. We got 45% battery remaining, so we use the last bit right now as well. Through the last and final turn we go. What is the banker going to be, ladies and gents? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very good banker. We deployed everything we got, and it's P1! Alexander Albon, P1, with Carlos Sainz in P4. Jesus! That was quick. That was quick. That was flipping quick. And the rain is coming, ladies and gents, in 5 minutes time. So that means the prediction is there will be rain in qualifying somewhere. Oh, yeah. Isaac, as well as Illness. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. I think it's time to return to the garage. We're done. We don't have to do another lap right there. The rain is coming. We're good to go. We're flipping good to go. Boom! Oh my goodness.
Right, so our best lap so far, 1:29.4.
Oh, just
okay,
about though, guys. Just about. We get ourselves on pole. Or pole, P1. It's not pole because it's Q1, 2, and 3. This is only Q1. So we just need to be top 15. I mean, with that, guys, we don't even need to do another lap, right? Number one, if you think Tom, we can just go and, you know, retire, accelerate the time, go to Q2. We are not going to get to P15. Number two, if you think, no, Tom, we have to do another lap right here. I think we're good to go through, right? Number one. Okay, let's accelerate the time and let's see what we can do. Remember, it's 110 maximum difficulty that we are driving with today with 0 assists, nada nachos. But that very first lap was a great one straight away. Alexander Albon, P1 in Q1, unless anybody else improves still. It doesn't seem like it though. But the rain has come, and who, ladies and gents, will be the first 5 drivers predicted to go out? Oh my goodness! Surely not. Surely not. Okay, I mean, that's a bit crazy, guys. Lewis Hamilton predicted to be out in Q1. Both Alpine drivers as well. Liam Lawson and Oliver Bearman out in Q1. I mean, oh my goodness. I hope not. I hope not. But that is the prediction. Remember, everything that happens in the prediction show is a prediction for what's to come in the real life race and qualifying. And Lewis Hamilton out in Q1 is the prediction. Could this happen, guys? On a scale of 1 to 10, how realistic would it be to have these 5 eliminations for Q1? Now, it's time to advance. It's time to get ourselves into Q2 to try and see who's going to be able to go through or get eliminated in Q2 right here. Let's go. All right.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please.
Is it still raining? Is it still... Yes, it is. It is still raining, ladies and gents. It seems like, though, it's only going to get worse, or is it going to get better? Don't know. It's going to get better after 15 minutes, but I think we'll have to go out right now, guys, or maybe at the end. What should we do? Should we go out at the start, or should we go out at the end to get maybe the best track evolution? Because it does seem like it's going to get a bit better towards the end, but let me know what you think. 10 minutes. Maybe it's better to go out at the end, guys. Go out now? At the end? Start? Now? Go now? Okay, then we'll go now. We'll put a little bit more fuel in the car. Let's once again put 9 kilos. Let's put intermediate tires, and let's go out on track to see whether we can put a good enough lap in to go through to Q3. This is a tough session though, because the rain becomes better, becomes worse. It's not gonna be easy. Will the server bro, as well as Namakza, boom, as well as Christian, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? The best decision to hit that follow button today. If you have not yet done so, make sure to hit that follow button. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time and tell me, Tom, I missed out on all the fun. What have I done? I should have hit that follow button when I had the chance. And your chance is now. Okie dokie, ladies and gents, it's great to have you here for the qualifying session. I will say though, it does not feel very, very easy to drive out on track here in the rain. And as we all know, there is indeed rain expected for the real live Singapore Grand Prix as well. So, I mean, we have predicted at least that there will be some rain in the weekend of Singapore, even though so far we have not had a single bit of rain in the practice sessions. Okie dokie. After this qualifying, we will know what is predicted from the results, but we will also go straight away into the main race. 62 laps of the Singapore Grand Prix. We're gonna do the whole race right here, and we're gonna find out what will happen in the real life race by doing the race ourselves. Man, I just stumbled across this stream, and wow, what an epic setup. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate it. Don't worry, stick around and you'll be amazed even more. You will be amazed even more if you stick around. Because over here, we don't do a stream, we do a show. So, chill back, relax, and enjoy. I'm gonna make sure that you will get entertained. Simi-sama, as well as Akos, take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. Let's go. This will be a whole lot different compared to what we were feeling before. In the rain, the car completely behaves differently compared to what we had in the FP1. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling super confident. So let's see how quick we will be, ladies and gents. In the qualifying Q2 session. We want to use a little bit of overtake right here. We're going to brake as late as possible. And we're going to send it. Oh, but look at the understeer, guys. Look at the understeer. A little bit of understeer right here in the very first lap here. Oh, man. Losing the car all over the place. Brake as late as possible. Remember, it's realistic car performance and 110 difficulty as well. So the maximum difficulty, it ain't going to be easy to go through to Q3. We need to be top 10 to be able to go through. And oh my goodness, we're still rapid. It is purple in the middle sector. I think at the same time, a lot of people are currently doing their laps. So it might be purple now, but it might not be purple all the way until the end. We'll have to wait and see. A little bit wide right there for Alexander Albon. Come on, come on. Lina! They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Oh, come in. Good to have you here. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Oh my goodness, that's way too wide, way too wide. And Max Verstappen goes fastest of anybody. A 144.1. Okay. Max Verstappen looking so far in the qualifying like he's gonna be one of the guys who's gonna be able to go and challenge for pole. We saw it in the real life practice sessions also. Oh my goodness, we are struggling a little bit more than in the flipping qualifying 1 session. We are green in the middle sector, not fastest. But where will we put ourselves? Luckily, we got a little bit more fuel to be able to go and put ourselves in a better position in the second lap if we need it. But through the last and final turn we go. Oscar Piastri goes even quicker. Oh my goodness, and we go wide once again to put ourselves P3, but by 0.7 of a second, ladies and gents. Not good enough, although we are ahead of both Carlos Sainz. So that is good enough to go through at the moment. But let's see, once everybody's put their laps in, let's see where we are. But Carlos Sainz, he was P4 in the Q1 session. He's now P4 once again. I think Williams is going to have insane pace this weekend. And Aston Martin looked pretty good as well. Although in FP3 they were not looking that great. But let's see. Leopold, as well as hair check, makeup, boom. They're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Max is always slow on FP1 and FP2, and then the beast wakes up. Well, he was already quite quick in FP1 and FP2. So yeah, let's see. Let's see, let's see. If you have one crazy prediction for the qualifying session today, let me know in the chat right here, right now. Which one crazy prediction do you have? And that's not a prediction of like, oh yeah, Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen gets pulled. That's not crazy enough, okay? Something crazy. Like Isaac Hedjar in P2 or Liam Lawson hits the wall again in the qualifying. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Stroll in P3. I see. I see. Okay. We've got enough fuel to do another lap, guys. Number 1 in the chat if you think Tom, let's do another lap straight away. Number 2 if you think Tom, let's go back into the pits and let's accelerate time towards the end of the session. I think realistically, we might be able to go back into the pits here. Box this lap, box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And then go at the end of the session right here, because I don't think the weather is becoming better here. Don't think it's becoming better. Let's go into the pit then. And let's see whether that lap already was good enough to go through the Q3. Top 10 is what we need at the moment. We are doing just that. Come on. Whew. Antonelli podium. We would love to see it. I think that would be really, really nice. But let's see. I mean, he was quick today, but he needs to be quick in the qualifying as well. When everyone is full bazonga mode, right? That's when he needs to be quick. You will get a DNF in this race. I mean, if we get a DNF, Alexander Albon gets a DNF in real life. Remember, whatever happens in this race today and qualifying is a prediction of what's to come in the real life race. We do this every single race we can. It's called the prediction show, where we predict what will happen in the real life race by doing the race ourselves. Rafferty, boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Okay, now let's accelerate the time all the way to the end of the session. Let's put a little bit less fuel. Let's put a minimum because I'm thinking only 1 lap and 1 lap only here at the end. Let's do like 3 minutes to go, and then we are currently P3, 7/10 clear. What do you think, guys? Do we need to go out again, or do you think? Let's see what the track looks like actually at the moment. Where do we see this? There we go. We can see it right now. They're all in intermediate still. I think we're fine, right, guys? We're literally 1.4 seconds away from being out in Q2. in the clear. We're
Looks
positive.
like we're running on a dry track soon.
Oh.
Back to dry shortly.
Back to dry shortly. How long? Oh, that's not shortly. Listen, bro, that's not shortly at all. That's sad. That's 18 seconds slower. Number 1, if you think we should stay in the pits. Number 2, if you think we should go out. In the chat right here. You guys are the engineers. You guys get to decide, okay? Right here, come on. 1.
Okay.
Save the tires. If we save the tires, that would be good for the race, right? That would be good for the race. Because we have a full race coming up after this. That would be great for the race. We have a lot of tires then. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's too late already, I think. Yeah, it's too late already. We don't even have the time anymore, guys. So let's accelerate the time. Let's see where everybody's going to be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did you just see? Surely not! Oh my goodness! Everybody improve, ladies and gents, and that means... no. No! And that means Alexander Albon is out in Q2. Oh my goodness. As well as his teammate Carlos Sainz and Alexander Albon are out. Ladies and gents, the prediction for Q2 is Esteban Ocon, Alexander Albon, Carlos Sainz, Nico Hülkenberg, and Lance Stroll out. That means we get Isaac Hadjar, Tsunoda, Alonso to go through, Bortoleto to go through as well, and the usual suspects with the Ferraris, except for Hamilton because he was out in Q1, and the McLarens through as well. Okay, well, let's advance. Let's get ourselves into the race because we don't have any more racing to go in qualifying right there. We're P12 with Alexander Albon. I mean, I feel like that's pretty realistic, guys. I feel like that's pretty realistic. I feel like that could definitely happen in real life. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Well, what is for sure is that we are not gonna leave it there. It's time to go full Bazonga mode with 62 laps of the race of Singapore. Get a popcorn, get a milkshake, and flippin' joy, because I'm gonna make sure that you will get entertained. And remember, for the prediction show, which we do every single week, this time Singapore, we predict what will happen in the real life race by doing the race ourselves. Everything and anything is a prediction, and that's why we are gonna check the starting grid right here, because only then we will know who's got pole position right here. But yeah, let's see. 4.9 kilometer long track with 3 different DRS zones, so we got many overtaking opportunities. Of course, it is a lot of turns, so it's not going to be very easy to overtake, but if there's one thing that we will do is that we will overtake. All right, let's check out the flipping qualifying results right here then. For the top 10 Q3, who will get pole in the Singapore Grand Prix? It's Lando Norris, not on pole. It is Oscar Piastri who grabs pole. P1 for Oscar Piastri, then P2 for Norris, then Verstappen in P3, Leclerc in P4, Russell P5, Alonso in P6, then Antonelli, Tsunoda, Hadjar, and Bortoleto. Okay, that seems pretty realistic. I can see that happening. Albon, which we are driving with today, starting P12, and Hamilton with that very bad qualifying, out in Q1. Rain expected as well. I mean, let's see how that's gonna go. I don't think there will be any rain in the main race, but let's see. Let's see. Absolute legend. How you doing? Welcome. I'm No Tread coming in with the tier 1 for the very first time. I'm No Tread. Thank you so much for your tier 1. I really appreciate that. What's up? Welcome in. All right, race strategy, guys. Race strategy to stop seeming the quickest. No rain expected in the race right here. So I'm thinking, well, I mean, the best thing we can do most likely is medium, hard, medium, something along those lines. Let's see. Oh my goodness, they don't want us to be on the flipping hard for too long. How about this? Hold up. This is like 14 seconds slower. An extra stop is 14 seconds slower. What do you reckon, ladies and gents? Medium? Oh, we can also do this, actually. No, that's not quick enough. That is not quick enough. So I think the best thing we can do here is this. Medium, hard, medium. Number 1 in the chat if you agree, ladies and gents. Number 1 in the chat if you agree. Medium, hard, medium is the strategy to go for. Number 2 if you think, Tom, I do not think so. Something else is better. I think this is it. Because the 3-stop is looking not quick enough. We're not really using the softs as well now. I think the softs might not be the best tire anyway. So I think the medium, hard, mediums are probably the best tire. Yep, 1, okay. A lot of number 1s. A lot of number 1s. Okay, then let's get ourselves started, guys and girls, and let's see what we can do for the Singapore Grand Prix. Remember, if there is a safety car, then the safety car is predicted for the real life race as well. If there is a crash in turn 1, then there will be a crash in turn 1 in real life too. Everything that happens is a prediction for the real live race. Samin, Panostes, as well as Sinara, boom, they get a follow as well. And remember, we're live everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch. In fact, let me show you. Let me show you. You will see for yourself. I've got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever you want to chat. I see all of you. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's a bit late, isn't it? Let me do it again. Why is it so laggy? Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go, that's better, that's better. You can see right here, we got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever you want to chat, okay? As you can see, the view from within the cockpit. Very, very good, very, very cool. You can see the whole studio right here. It's not completely done yet, but we're getting there. And that means it's time for the Singapore Grand Prix. Come on now, let's go. Let's flip and go. Come on. There we go. Okay. I was a bit slow today. I don't know why it wasn't loading. All right. Now, medium, hard, medium. Let's go out on track and let's see what we can do. In the meantime, if you're enjoying yourself, now is the time to hit that follow button. If you haven't yet done so, you're going to miss out on all the fun of the future. You're going to come back in a year time. You'll tell me, Tom, I missed out on all the fun. What have I done? I should have hit that follow button when I had the chance. So make sure if you haven't yet done so, to do so. Bram, as well as Aki Star Bro, Radicha, as well as Manuela Nunes. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. And Quasi coming in with the 1 kick. Thank you so much, Quasi. I really appreciate it. What's up? Hell yeah, indeed. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's see what we can be. Of course, today driving is Alexander Albon, but every prediction show we'd like to drive is a different driver to offer a different perspective, a different prediction. Will we have a good Singapore Grand Prix, or will it be a still one? I mean, it's never still with me, but but the question is whether there's going to be a lot of overtakes or whether it's going to be tough, tough, tough. Remember, it's 110 AI maximum difficulty, so it's not going to be easy. But we'll do our best to see if we can get through the grid. There's realistic cars as well to give us the most realistic prediction that we can get here. At the moment, both McLaren's leading, but let's see how that will be at the end of the race. With Verstappen right behind, you never know what will happen there. You never know what will happen there. In the meantime, I want to know from you in the chat right here, right now, where the flip are you watching from? We've got people joining in from all over the world, okay? The most international chat in the entirety of the world, and you're part of it right here, right now. Put it up in the chat, and you will see for yourself, okay? We do indeed have the most international chat. I see Lithuania, France, Germany, Slovakia, Norway, Italy, Indonesia, South Africa, Sweden, UK. I see Poland, Wisconsin, USA. I see Malaysia, UK, Albania, Maryland. I see Netherlands, Australia, South Africa. I see Czech Republic, Malaysia, Singapore, Jamaica, England. I see Ghana, Malaysia, Singapore, India, Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, Senegal, Germany. I see Polska. Philippines, I see Deutschland, India. What did I tell you? What the flip did I tell you? All over the world. And ladies and gents, you are joining in right here, right now, to not just a stream, but to a show. Because we don't do streams over here, we do shows. We're gonna put ourselves into our grid slot on the left hand side right here. We're gonna do one last burnout. There we go. Oh man, the burnouts in Formula 2 are way better, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
and we're gonna go and do the best start possible. It's been a while since I've started an F1 car, but let's see. Here we go then, as the fights are going to go on right here for the start of the Singapore Grand Prix. 62 laps of uncontinued racing right here. And straight away, a decent getaway. We're going to go for the move right there on the inside of the car of Gabriel Bortoleto. It's going to be 3 wide though. Oh la la, oh la la, oh la la. And Hajar closes into us rapidly, meaning now we're going to lose a couple positions right here. Once again, back in P12. Ocon on the outside, but we get a better traction zone on the left-hand side right here to get the move done. We're breaking deep though. Go all the way around the outside. Get the move done on Alexander Ocon. Alexander Esteban. Okay, Tom, stop wilding. We're up at the P11. One more position. And Alexander Albon is in that top 10, which is where he wants to be. In the meantime, in front, there's a lot of battles as well. Bortoleto going slow, so we're going to go straight away on the inside. Remember, if you want to make overtakes, the first lap is the one to do it in. And that is exactly what we're doing. We're making use of the very first lap to make some flipping moves. Let's go. As Isaac Hedjar, also having done a pretty good job in the practice session, looks to be in the point scoring position as well in the main race of Singapore. We are now up into the top 10, but we are looking further, and we have pretty good pace, guys. Look at us, look at us! On the mediums, we've got way more grip than the hard tires of Hajar, and there we go, up into P9. Boom shakalaka! That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. 3 positions gained in the very first lap of Singapore. And both McLarens lead with Max Verstappen right behind. We got the car of Fernando Alonso as well in the Aston Martin. Very close behind. You can see it all on the mini-map on the left-hand side of the bottom. He has overtaken one of the Ferraris, I believe, to go into P4 right there, which would be crazy. Row Daisy, as well as Hyper Pick. They're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We're going to have to save the battery and get ready for an attack soon. On Tsunoda. On Antonelli. And go full Bazonga mode. To see how far up the grid we can go. What is for sure though, is that in the very first lap, another prediction. We are going to have some good overtakes at the very first lap of the Singapore Grand Prix, as Antonelli and Tsunoda are battling like crazy as well. A beautiful overtake from Tsunoda puts us in a good position as well as we go around the outside of Kimi Antonelli. Boom shakalaka, P8! Oh my goodness, what a start for Alexander Albon, even though he did not start in the best of positions. A very good getaway. Puts him in a very good position here at the start. I think we can definitely predict Alexander Albon to have a monster start in the Singapore Grand Prix. Oh la la caramba. Okay. Leon as well as King. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to be here. Woo. Okay, let's see where we can be, but remember, it is lap 2 out of 62. It's a long race. We need to find ourselves in the battle soon.
To like.
As Demon comes in with the support and the $2 or Australian dollars super chat on the YouTube saying, ladies and gents, double tap the screen to like. There we go. Listen to him if you're on the YouTube. Or on the TikTok for that matter. Hit that double tap on the screen to hit the like button on the show. That would be much appreciated. It helps a lot. Thank you so much, Demon. My guy's got my back. He's got my back. We're gonna go into second gear to try and follow Tsunoda. For once, he's actually in the top 10 himself. Judging off of the pace that he had in the practice session, I can definitely see that happening as well. With Alexander Albon fighting for the top scraps in the Singapore Grand Prix. Come on now. Mira Savas, as well as Dudeki. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We need to find an opening somewhere, but the question is where? Where do you think is the best overtaking opportunity, ladies and gents? Let me know in the chat. What do you reckon? I've got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever the flip you want to chat. YouTube, TikTok, Kick, or Twitch. I see you, okay? I see you. We started in P12, a great getaway. Or not so great getaway after we kind of got cut off in turn 1. Lost us a few positions to put us back in P12. But then after that we did some overtakes. And look at us now. The McLaren in P1, I wonder who that is, but it might be Oscar Piastri, is driving away from the rest of the grid. The second McLaren is still in a very hot fight with the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. And then we got the Aston Martin super close. We got the Mercedes of Russell there as well. Let's see how it goes. Come on. Oscar and Lando definitely hit the wall during qualifying. Maybe they did. They were very close. They were very close. Always McLaren. I mean, at the moment they're leading, but you never know. It might be crazy still in this race. The safety cars are on. The red flags are on. Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. Well, where do we overtake, though? Where do we overtake? Anywhere you can pause? Okay, we're gonna do our best. Maybe here, because the DRS is opening once again. The DRS is opening once again. We're using all the battery into the of Tsunoda. To the left-hand side we go. He's gonna try and cover us on the outside of the track. He brakes a little bit later because he's got a better run through the corner. We're gonna go back into medium mode. We're gonna go up the inside. Oh, go a little bit wider, but we're losing all the flipping grip of the car. And the exit is not ours. And Yuki Tsunoda retakes P7. Okay, come on now. Stay close. Stay close. Stay close. RB coming in with the 49-month resub at tier 1. Boom. Thank you so much, RB, mate. I hope you're good, dude. Thank you so much, mate. And welcome back. We are in P8. Remember, though, a lot of people in front of us are on the hard tires. A lot of people behind of us are on the hard tires as well. So they're going to be doing a completely different strategy compared to us. A few of them are going to decide to do the hard tires first and then mediums for the end. We will have to use the hard tires in the middle stint. So we're doing medium, hard, medium, and they are doing hard, medium, medium. Unless driver behind, driver behind, driver behind.
Okay, Antonelli behind. Time last lap, 1:36.7. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, so
let's see what the strategy is. If they do two stop, it's definitely going to be a hard, medium, medium. There you go. Oh my goodness, they get a bit of a momentum there. Trying to stay close to Yuki Tsunoda. That was a big momento. This is probably the best overtaking opportunity right here. DRS opens up, but it seems like Tsunoda's just that little bit too much quicker on the exit of the straight to stay in front for now. We tried to look everywhere to find an opening, but at the moment the opening was not found. Okay. Guri Spider, what is Kelez? Take me to follow as well. What's up? If you're enjoying yourself at the moment, watching the show, make sure to hit that follow button. You won't miss out on any of the future shows, including our Road to F1 Champion career or the prediction show that you're watching right now, where we predict what will happen in the real life race by doing the race ourselves. We do this every single week when there's a real life Grand Prix weekend. We drive as a different driver every single week as well to try and get some different POVs. And whatever happens is a prediction for real life. We've had some very accurate predictions so far. For example, well, I don't remember actually, but last year, for example, Charles Leclerc won in a Ferrari after we predicted he would win in the prediction show. But this year I have no examples, but we have had many accurate predictions. All right, trust me. Trust me. Dogru, they're gonna follow as well. As now on the inside, we're looking. Tsunoda looking behind as well in his mirrors. Oh, I see. He's letting some farts go. He's letting out some air. He's a bit scared, not gonna lie. A bit scared. DRS opens up for one last time here, hopefully, in our battle with Tsunoda. To the right hand side we go. We break as late as possible. And boom shakalaka. That is P7W. Finally, we are past Yuki Tsunoda. And that means now we can look a little bit further up the grid with Russell, Leclerc, and everybody else in front as well. Come on now, let's do this. Not Arch, take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. And Hayden coming in with the raid on the YouTube. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. A warm welcome if you're joining in right now to the prediction show. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here. And you're watching not just a stream. No. You're watching a show. All right. In the second gear we go. We are green, meaning we're quicker than everybody. Or than ourselves. Personal best. Not the quickest one yet. But as you can see, we're 1.1 seconds away from Yuki Tsunoda. And that means now we are asserting our dominance. Okay. In the second gear we go now. Keep the car rolling. We're low on battery though. That's a problem. But what is not a problem is that we are purple of anybody. The fastest man on track. Come on. Who wants to get you absolute legend? How you doing? Wega.
Tom from gifted a tier 1 sub
coming
to
in
Mark
with
1, 2,
another
3, 4,
gifted
9,
to
8, 7.
the community. Thank you so much, Tom from Timu. I really appreciate that. Legend! Give me some W's in the chat, ladies and gents. 1.8 seconds. And if Alexander Elborn wants to have a shot at fighting with the big boys. He's a big boy himself as well. Big boy. He needs to go and keep the pace up, keep the speed up. At the moment, it's 2.1 seconds. We're losing a little bit of time, but at the same time, we're staying close. Singapore flows so well. Honestly, Singapore, one of my favorite tracks. I love Singapore. It's such a good track. Oh, a little bit hard on the curbs though. It can flow very well, but if you make one tiny mistake, you go over the curbs too hard. Boom shakalaka. See you later. Nevers coming in with the flipping prime for the very first time as well. I really appreciate that, Nevers. What's up? Welcome in. Imagine believing. Thank you for the follow as well. So it's good, Gary. Good. Welcome in. Very well done. Hitting that follow button will not be a mistake. Trust me, I won't let you down. Into third gear we go. At the moment, we have got Leclerc only 1.7 ahead. Number 1 in chat. If you think, Tom, we have the pace to close in and get within the DRS. Open up that
Suck.
Yep. Once again. Number 2, if you think, Tom, you absolutely
Suck.
Okay, I see. I see. The same word, very different meanings. Ricardo, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Woo. Let's go. Is it just me or is he slipping a bit? Yeah, if you want to be quick, you gotta slip and slide a little bit. Why is the fuel so low? We started with maximum fuel around here. I was very scared that maybe we were not gonna have enough fuel at the end, but we are gonna have enough fuel because I think the fuel's only going up. So that's good. That is very good. Welcome. Luke 22 win coming in with a 2-month resub at Prime. Luke, thank you so much for your Prime as well. I really appreciate that. What's up? Welcome in. Legend. Remember, the longer we go, the slower we become because the cars in front have hard tires. But we're pretty quick right now, even though we've got the medium tires, which at the moment have 11%, 13% of wear. That's not a lot though. I think we still have the overhand in terms of tires. We're closing in to the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Giacomo, as well as Jakobski. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Let's go. Over the curb we go. 1.0. Ah, big moment. A big moment of sliding. Rodriguez Joanna. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up?
Okay,
Welcome in.
this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
I'm trying my best.
Your teammate behind.
We're pushing as hard as
10.2
possible.
seconds.
But let me know in the chat, what lap do you think we are going to get within the DRS of Leclerc and Russell here? What lap do you think it's possible? In the meantime, if you look at the drivers, on the minimap, you can see that the second McLaren has lost a lot of time. And it seems like Max Verstappen, who is in P2 right now, is battling their chance for the win soon. You have anti-lock off 100%. I have 0 assists, nada nachos. Believe it or not, but that is the case. 110 maximum difficulty, 0 assists. It's not easy. But nothing in life is easy. But it becomes easier when you do it a lot. We have very low battery, you're right. I think we need to save a little bit of battery, guys. There we go, 1.0. We almost got the DRS, ladies and gents. Let's keep pushing and let's get that DRS soon. Oh, a little bit of a touch with the wall. Show your settings. You can watch back in the stream. I showed it at the start. Oh la la, 9 tenths. 9 tenths. Right here. 8 tenths. I think we got the DRS. Lydia, thank you to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Alright, I think honestly, guys, number 1 in the chat if you think the tire wear is actually a lot better than expected. I feel like after 10 laps to have, what is that? 16% tire wear. We can do an amazing amount of laps on these tires. I think I want to do a different strategy. I think I want to go medium, softs. Instead of doing the medium, hard, medium, maybe we should be doing medium, soft. What do you think? Go a little bit longer than what we were going to do to go into the hards, because we right now have a medium, hard, medium strategy. I think we could do a medium, softs. I think that might be the best strategy for us right here. Why not a one-stop? Boring! Come on now. Plus, I think we are going to really struggle because we won't have the pace to keep these very quick cars behind. We need to have quicker tires to be able to battle with these guys. And they're all doing two-stop, so that should definitely account for something, right? But I think a one-stop would be a lot of driving on our own and probably still being overtaken by everybody else. So I think the two-stop is definitely the one. But the question is medium, hard, medium, or medium, soft? VJ, as well as Vazi, as well as Raksho. Boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. High five to you. Okay, we have now officially closed in to Charles Leclerc. Although Charles Leclerc is on the hard tire, so he's gonna be a little bit quicker soon. But it seems like the hard tires is by far not a good tire. I think the mediums are the best tires. And then the softs are pretty good as well, but you can't do many laps on the softs. So we need to make sure that if we go on the softs at the end, if we do the medium, soft strategy, we are stability. We need to keep it stable. We need to not go too early so we don't have enough tire wear at the end, right? We need to keep it calma. Keep it calma. Watching this from Singapore, I love to hear it. I'm going on a vacation to Singapore next year with my parents. I'm not taking any more vacations this year. Although actually, the only vacation I took this year was to Singapore and Australia for the Grand Prix of Australia at the start of this year, which was amazing. But I loved it so much that I wanted to take my parents there. So I'm going to Singapore in January 2026. I'm going back. I've never, with any country or city, had like, I need to go back to see more of it. But with Singapore I did. So I'm going there in January. I'm very excited to go back to Singapore. Honestly, most beautiful country I've ever visited. I love Singapore. Law Dog, as well as Matt Attack Mizarro. They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to be here. What is the best time to visit Singapore regarding the weather? According to my research, around January, February, March, along those times. Because it's rain season in December, January, and then after that it becomes like the best kind of time, like February,
The car behind is dropping
February,
back by about
March.
3/10 a lap. Well done.
Something like that. December, January is cooler. Yeah, I'm going at the end of January, so like almost like February time. What AI difficulty is this on? This is 110, maximum difficulty, and I think it's time for an overtake. What do you think, ladies and gents? Is it time to lock in right here and try and get Charles Leclerc? We've got the pace, and in the meantime, Max Verstappen, ladies and gents, has overtaken the lead of this race. That means another prediction here. Means even though the McLaren's got pole position here, we had Oscar Piastri on pole position. Max Verstappen is fighting for the win, and he will fight for the win in real life as well. Because remember, you're watching the prediction show of Singapore, meaning whatever happens in this race, it's a prediction for what's to come in the real life Grand Prix. We do this every single week, driving as a different driver, and whatever happens is indeed the prediction. We've had many accurate predictions in the past, also many inaccurate predictions, but come on, I'm not a flippin' a sage or whatever you want to call it, right? I don't see the future, although sometimes I feel like I do, but that aside. We've had some very accurate predictions, and hopefully today will be one of those. We have expected rain in the qualifying. So somewhere this weekend in real life, there will be rain. Let's see if we're accurate on that one. Let's see if we're accurate on that one as well. Now, we're closing in rapidly to Charles Leclerc. We are going into second gear to get the best exit possible and to try and attack the man in the Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton had a very bad qualifying, and that's another prediction. Lewis Hamilton out in Q1, even though I want to see him go through to Q3. According to our prediction, Lewis Hamilton out in Q1. Leclerc goes to the inside of the fence. We go late, we go very wide. And now, on the exit of the turn, we try to do the switchback. We can't quite go for the move yet, so we stay behind. Okay. We are awakening. Awakening at the moment. We are waking up. Come on. Let's go. What is your favorite thing about Singapore? Or what do you love about the country? What I love about Singapore is that it's like New York, right? But then a completely different vibe. It's very clean. It's like New York, but the tropical rainforest and everything is clean. That's how if I could say in very short, Singapore is New York, but then tropical rainforest and very clean. And a lot of different cultures, like Asian cultures, embedded in it as well. I think it's really cool. And also like having like you have like the India town, you have the China town, you have like all those things there. You got the unique food, you got like, it's really, really something special. And also like it's something that still feels close to home, you know, because it's, even though it's Asian, it's not like Asian, like it feels a bit like Western still at the same time as well. So it's very approachable. You can speak English. It's just a great place to be. I really enjoyed my time there. It was awesome. Formula 1 Oscar, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. We are going to see what we can do right here. Overtaking Charles Leclerc. I know it's been tough to overtake him, but we've been right there behind, breathing in his neck. Oh my goodness, he must be scared. He must be scared with us breathing in his neck like that. Come on now. Oh my goodness, we're a bit low on the, or high on the flipping gear. A bit high on the gear. Oh, we just about had the arrest hill. Let's go. Into second gear. On the power. This is not breathing. What do you mean it's not breathing? I'm getting air in, am I? That is breathing in his neck. Okay. We're braking in deep. Trying to go for the overtake. But we do not have a lot of battery anymore. And now on lap 14 out of 62. We're closing in rapidly. We will be done before the qualifying starts. That's why I started straight away after FP3. We're gonna be... We went live right away after FP3 and we'll be done right before the qualifying starts as well. So the timing is perfect, guys. The timing is perfect. So chill back and relax. You will know exactly what happens in the real life Singapore Grand Prix by watching the prediction show today. Let's go.
Who do you think will win the championship?
Oh, Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen is winning the championship, guys.
Great show. Everyone loves the TT.
Calling it now. Calling it now. Lithuanian Lover coming in with the €2.49 super chat. Lithuanian Lover, thank you so much for the super chat, man. What do you guys think? Who's gonna win the championship this year, guys? It's getting spicy, but I love it. If Max Verstappen wins this weekend, he might actually have a chance, right? That's actually crazy to say. Craig Hall coming in as well with a $10 super chat too. Thank you so much for the love. Everybody loves the TT. You know it, mate. Everybody loves Team Tom. Come on now. I appreciate it, dude. That is so kind. So kind. Legend. We seem to be having so many troubles trying to overtake Leclerc, but remember, he is in a Ferrari. And we today, driving as Alexander Albon, do not have anywhere close to the power of Ferrari. It's realistic car performance, 110 AI difficulty, no assist, nada, nachos, to give us most of a realistic result in this race possible. Verstappen, though, starting P3, has overtaken both McLarens, and now he leads to try and do the most dominant race he's done in his life. I just don't want McLaren to win. Well, you might be in luck. You might be in luck because Max Verstappen right now is winning this race if it stays like this. Also, who is in P3? It it's Fernando Alonso, ladies and gents, who currently is holding the podium position. Leclerc is going slowly, so we get close, and this might be the opportunity to send it, and it is. On the inside we go of Charles Leclerc, but he gets a better traction zone. He retakes the position, and now it's flipping time to attack, attack, attack. Overtake them like a fruit ninja. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Come on. Charles Leclerc is defending with all his life, all his heart. The DRS is going to open up once again soon. And we are saving some battery. So that is going to give us a very, very big opportunity to maybe go for the overtake right here. Still, we're super close towards the front as well. We got Tsunoda in P8, Alexander Albon in P7. If the race finishes like this, the only really crazy result would be Fernando Alonso, P3. But look at this is pretty crazy, because Alexander Albon goes around the outside to make the move stick on Charles Leclerc. W. Put those W's in the chat. We are past of Charles Leclerc right there in lap 16 out of 62. Come on now.
Okay, gap ahead.
Now we need to watch out, because as you can see, oh my goodness, he's very, very quick. Charles Leclerc goes for the inside. We try to keep the car rolling to just about stay in front. We are not going to have DRS, and Charles Leclerc will. So he might actually come back at us here. He might come back at us here. Habibas, what is Archie's? Luigi, they're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision to hit that follow button right there. If you haven't yet done so, make sure you do it. Charles Leclerc is going for the overtake, and we have no answer to give to him. And he's back in P6. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Come on. What's the pit window here? Well, we are still not 100% sure. Let's actually decide right now together whether we're doing medium, hard, medium. The current strategy we've got is medium, hard, medium. And in that strategy, we would have to pit in lap 20. I am thinking, however, to do medium, medium, soft. And I think you guys are agreeing with me, but let me know. Number 1, if you agree, medium, medium, soft over the medium, hard, medium. Number 2, if you think medium, hard, medium. Keep the same strategy. I'm thinking medium, medium, soft, and but then we have to go a little bit later to you know, be able to go on the softs at the end, because we can't do 20 laps on the softs. So we would have to go maybe lap 24 onto the mediums again. Oh, little touchy, and if we do that too often, we will get damage, because remember, the damage is enabled as well. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Why didn't you block? I mean, if I blocked right there, that would have been very dangerous on the straight. And he had so much overspeed, guys. He was going to get past anyway. Even if I blocked the right hand side, he would have gone to the left. So we'll most likely not see Leclerc trying to block us here either, because look how close we are. We've not been this close. Closing. And now to the inside. Oh, he goes to the inside. Oh, then we go to the right. He doesn't even slow us down a tiny bit. We go around the outside right there, get the move done, and that is P6 once again. Boom. Let's go. Big battles in the Singapore Grand Prix. I think so far, guys, even though it's been tough to overtake, we've had definitely some good battles here. Even just with Alexander Albon, but I think around the grid we've seen very great battles as well. Let's hope that's going to be pretty similar in real life too. That would be great. I would love it. I would love it. 2.2 seconds, and Oscar Piastri is only 1.9 in front of us now. Whew. I love watching you race F1, but to be honest, I'm missing the sound of F2. Yeah, don't worry. We have one final F1 or a Road to F1 champion show in the F2 season before we get to F1. So you'll hear the F2 cars one more time next week somewhere. I don't know when, but probably Monday or something, or Tuesday, something like that. Oh my goodness, we're quick. Ladies and gents, we've driven away from Charles Leclerc by 1.2 seconds. Even though we've used up all the battery, we are now closing in very rapidly as well to Oscar Piastri. Let's go. Into third gear we go. 8 tenths of a second. We seem to be within the DRS range, but no DRS for us yet. Come on. I'm at the Singapore Grand Prix right now. Enjoy yourself. That is awesome, man. I'm very jealous. I'm very, very jealous. I would love to have been there at the Singapore Grand Prix as well. Someday, someday. Singapore is an awesome place to visit, man. It is great. Let's go. Hoffy, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? I've seen some other streamers patch in the V10 F1 sound. Yes, I've tried that. I've tried that in the previous game. But for some reason, the audio was a bit glitched. It was only on the left ear, and it was honestly horrible, horrible viewing experience. So I binned that off. I binned that off. Let's go. Re-break as late as possible. In the meantime, a warm welcome if you're joining in right now to not just a stream, but to a flippin' show. You're watching the Singapore Grand Prix, and Oscar Piastri, ladies and gents, is in P5. That means Lando Norris is P2, Verstappen is P1, and in P3, guess who we got? It is Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso in P3 right here. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But at the moment, if it stays like this, we are predicting Fernando Alonso to have the race of his life in Singapore. I mean, realistically, we saw how quick Aston Martin was in FP1 and FP2, but they were not that quick in FP3. So, yeah, that was... I mean, let's see. Maybe he's gonna be that quick, guys. What position is Lewis? Lewis is like P14 or something, because he was not even in Q2. He got knocked out in Q1, unfortunately. Really, really weird though, but Lewis Hamilton was not able to go through to Q2. Something must have happened. Maybe a bit of a mistake. He didn't have enough time left. Remember, the lap is super long around Singapore, so if you make one mistake and go back into the pits, you lose a lot of time. Grossmeister, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Dude, you straight up have commentator energy. Come on now, my guy. Thank you so much for the compliment. I love it. I really appreciate it. I always say, right, this happens more often. People say, Tom, are you a commentator of real life F1? No, not yet. It's not my dream or anything like that, but I think, honestly, can I be doing this? Can I be doing this forever? Probably not. When I am like 50 years old, you never know. Maybe I do some commentary on the F1, you never know. I've got a long, long time to learn. I'm only 25 years old, okay? Born in the year of 2000, so my time will come, guys. My time will come. In fact, my time is already here. Look at what we've got, guys. It's amazing. Look at Piastri. Oh, my goodness. Look at Alonso. Look at everybody else. Look at Max Verstappen. All of them are pitting in lap 21. I think we need to go until lap 24, though. What do you reckon, guys? Because we're doing medium, soft. Remember, we're doing medium, soft. You guys have decided to get them with me. We're doing medium, soft. Set medium tire.
Affirmative, medium tires at the next
and
stop.
If we want to go and go mediums at the end, we will have to go and go a little bit longer. I would say lap 24. Then we do another 24 laps on the mediums, and then we have lap 48. That means 14 laps remaining on the soft tire. I think that makes a lot of sense, guys, right? What do you think? What do you think? Should we go pit lap 24? What lap do we pit for the mediums, ladies and gents? Come on now! Only 25? You look 40. Come on, I don't look 40. That is crazy, guys. What the flip, man. That's not a compliment at all. Kistas, what a 0. Thank you to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Lap 24, lap 25. 25 is a bit long, guys, isn't it? We seem to be a bit quicker than Lando Norris, though. 7.1 seconds. He might also decide to pit this lap. He seems to be a little bit slower than us. He comes through the last couple of turns right now, 7.2 seconds away, and I think we will see him go into the pits. Yep, there we go. Lando Norris also in the pits. So Alexander Albon in lap number 22 is leading the Singapore Grand Prix, ladies and gents. Boom shakalaka. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Maybe you'll be a lead commentator for F1 Kids. I'd be down. I don't think it would be very... Well, I mean, with F1 Kids, you'd have to be, like, really, like, simple. I don't think... You know, if you want to be able to explain stuff very easily, you need to have the best understanding of a language. I think I'm pretty good in English, but I don't know if I have... Do you know what I mean? Like, That is the trade of the art. If you want to be very good at explaining something to, like, kids, you need to be an expert. You can't just, you know a little bit, because then you can't explain it easy enough. You know what I mean? Heru was on OG Kiran. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Are you really 25? I am. What? Oh my goodness. Why does nobody believe me? Leclerc behind is still out on old tires as well, but he's on the hard tires. He is on the hard tires. Oh, watch out. Watch out, watch out. Come on. 12.3 seconds. Yuki Tsunoda behind. And then Verstappen just came out of the pits, but he's 5 seconds in front of Lando Norris. We're in lap 23 right now. Lap 23 right now. Driving and slipping and sliding. We are drifting a little bit through the corners. What are the tires saying at the moment? The tires are saying, please help me, please help me, I'm under the water, bloop, bloop. They are not doing great. They are not doing great. But under the water, what do you mean? There's no water anywhere around. Maybe they are sweating a little bit, the tires. George Russell, 134.2, and that is the fastest lap of anybody. Everybody who's just pitted, guys, they're gonna be so quick. Although I will say, Verstappen now overtaking Tsunoda, he got held up a little bit right there. Let's go. Exactly. That's what they say sometimes. If you can't explain it like I'm 5, you're not an expert. Exactly. People always think explaining things easy is easy. No, 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 no. If you want to explain it to somebody who knows nothing about it, you need to know everything. Yeah, think about that for a second. Okay, in the meantime, a warm welcome if you're joining in right now. It's great to have you here. My name is Tom. You're watching not a stream, but a show. So get a popcorn, put your feet up high, and chill back and relax. I'm gonna make sure that you will get entertained. This is the Singapore Grand Prix prediction show. Whatever happens in the prediction show, it's a prediction for what's to come. Very easy. In the real life race. Let's say Alexander Albon bins it in the wall. He pops his tire off. Whoa! That will happen then in real life as well. At least that's the prediction for real life. We do this every single week for the real life Singapore Grand Prix. Or not Singapore, but every Grand Prix. Not just Singapore. Every Grand Prix where we predict what will happen in real life. So if you haven't yet hit that follow button, make sure you do. You do not want to miss out on the prediction shows, but also any other show. Because if you love F1, or maybe you don't know yet. Maybe you're like, I love what I see right now. Don't worry. I will make you love all the shows. And maybe even you will become an F1 fan. You never know. F1 always seems to think we need to go and invite the celebrities that have nothing to do with F1, but they don't know. Even people like me introduce so many new peoples to F1. I ask in the chat, people always say there's always a few that say I don't even watch F1, I only watch you. Crazy. Oh my goodness! Crash, crash, crash!
We think you're gonna start losing.
There's a big crash! Andrea Kimi Antonelli is out of the session, and that means, ladies and gents, it doesn't seem like we're gonna have a safety car, but what we will have is a retirement. Andrea Kimi Antonelli out of the Singapore Grand Prix, and that is a prediction. Kimi Antonelli will not make it to the end of the Singapore Grand Prix. Number 1 in the chat if you think, Tom, that could happen. Do we go this lap or do we go next lap? You know what, guys? I'm actually pretty confident we can do one more lap.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag here, yellow flag. You can see Andrea Kimi Antonelli in the wall somewhere over there. Let's go one more lap. One more lap.
Green flag.
But the question is, do we pit this lap, ladies and gents? Number 1 in chat if you think, Tom. Now is the time. Box this lap, box this lap. Number 2 if you think, Tom. Let's stay out. What do you reckon? I think we're going to pit this lap, right? Because the tires are starting to wear a little bit. We're going to put the medium tires on. But you can see 43%. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. Lucals, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's go. What if he's watching the stream and he will drive extra safe in the Grand Prix? Then maybe, you know, prediction is the prediction, guys. Maybe his engine will explode. You never know. Or maybe he doesn't even have anything to say in it. Somebody else hits him off. Sometimes you don't hold your things in your own hand. Right? But in the pits we go. You guys are all saying, Tom, we pit this lap, box this lap, box this lap.
Right, let's have you in.
Okay, our engineer agrees as well. Let's go into the pits this lap, ladies and gents, as we're starting to drift the flipping car. Oh my... Wait, hold up. I want to see that one. That was beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It was beautiful. Look at this beautiful shot as well, by the way, from the top view on the helicopter cam. Watch us drift through the corner. Watch this. Okay, that wasn't that beautiful, but... it felt beautiful. Okay, now continue. We're gonna go into the pits right here. We break at the 100-meter board. Right here. Oh, we go a little bit deeper. And brand new hard tire or medium tires will get on the car right now. And I'm gonna wait for the softs at the very end of this race. Come on, 2-stop strategy. Medium, medium, soft. And this is the very first stop right there in lap 25 out of 62. Come on now. Let's go. Box this lap, box this lap. In the second gear we go. Get the car in. Brake, 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 brake. Oh my goodness, we almost got a penalty, but we're okay. FIA, look away. Let's go. There goes Leclerc, who still hasn't pitted. Verstappen goes past as well, who's leading this race. Of course, Alexander Albon in the realistic Williams car is not going to be able to, you know, fight for the win. But we're doing our best, so let's see. Come on, 2.5 seconds. Gary, the pit stop guy, has not messed it up. W, Gary. And now we go out on track in P7, P8, as we just got overtaken by Piastri. Come on now, Piastri expected to have one of his worst races of the season. If you look at it right now, Piastri only P7. That is not what we expect from him. Not what we expect from him, right? So, we of course stayed out a little bit longer. We lost a little bit of time as well. But now with the brand new medium, surely we're going to have enough pace to close into these guys. Alonso has gone from P3 to P6 now as well. So that's a big, big difference here. A big, big difference compared to what he had at the start of the race. But he's doing his best to get up the field once again. Let's go. A warm welcome. If you're joining in right now, remember, we're live everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch. So feel free to watch wherever you want to watch. I see all of you. I've got all the chats open. So it don't matter where you watch, where you chat, all fine. If you're enjoying the show so far, make sure to hit that like button on the YouTube and TikTok if you're watching over there. Would be much, much appreciated. It helps a lot. Is 2.5 seconds the limit? No, I think that the fastest you can go is like 1.9 or something, but you need a very, very quick pit stop team for that. SFZ or SZF Beam, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. And even after one lap, guys, with all of them battling, we're closing in so quickly. Norris has gone quickest. We are purple in the middle sector, and we're only 2.4 seconds behind of these Madasakas. Let's go.
Okay,
let's go, let's go. What is the fastest you've driven in a real vehicle? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I drove in an F1 car on the straight, so that was probably the quickest I've ever driven in a real car. Well, probably 100% sure. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Probably like close to 300 kilometers per hour with the F1 car, with the Lotus E20 that Kimi Räikkönen drove in 2012 to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That's the one I drove. Yuki Tsunoda just got overtaken by 2 drivers, meaning now we are right behind, fighting for P5, ladies and gents. And I think Leclerc has just pitted as well. Hamilton has got back up at the P10 at the moment. Oh no, Leclerc has not pitted. Leclerc has just been overtaken for P1. Have you ever been in a crash, like a real life crash? No. Luckily not. Hopefully that will never happen as well. I will say I almost crashed when I was on a track day with Alpine in the Alpine A110. It was a track I never drove before, and also I never really drove the Alpine A110 before that day. I was with a constructor in my car, and it was a really tough turn. It was like a turn where you kind of like you know, like cops in Britain. Right? The one that's super quick. Ah, what the flip are you doing? Well, you're drifting all over the place. Yuki Tsunoda really losing time now. He must have damage or something. We're losing a lot of time. Piastri drove away very quickly as well. Tsunoda defends with crazy determination. But we have more determination. And we go around the outside to take P7, ladies and gents. Oh la la. Yeah, luckily not yet. I didn't crash yet, but I was very close to crashing there because it was a very quick left-hander. I let my foot off the gas and the car just completely went. I let the car roll through the corner. I let my foot completely off the gas, and it just started rolling. And the instructor took the wheel, even though I was behind behind the wheel. He took the wheel, he corrected it, and we stayed alive. It was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, I'm not a racing driver. I never will be. It's never been my goal to be a racing driver. Obviously, it's been amazing to have been able to drive a few Formula 4 cars and, of course, the F1 car as well. But my goal is to do what I do right here, right now. This is what I love doing. Making a show with my passion, Formula 1. I don't have any aspirations to become a racing driver or anything like that, but it's been a really cool journey, which allowed me to do some things that I never thought I would do in my life. So I'm forever grateful. Lol Grag, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best idea to hit that follow button. If you have not yet done so, make sure you do it. We seem very quick right now, and we seem purple. Boom shakalaka. Did you hug him after that save? Well, he said, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. And then he went, we went into the pit lane. He said, I'm not doing this. I think Broski got scared like crazy as well. I apologized to him, and then he wanted to continue. Oh, I was so scared as well when he said, I don't want to do this anymore. I was like, Jesus, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Listen, it shows that sim racing can give you a lot of skills, but it does not prepare you to be a racing driver, right? There is a lot of things in real life that you have to learn as well to be quick in a real car, right? But many of the techniques can be learned in sim racing. I mean, I felt at home when I drove the F1 car in real life. I wouldn't have been able to feel at home if I didn't drive the F1 game for so long and learn all the techniques of how to be quick. But to then, learn all the real life physics is something that you can only do with practice and time and experience. You can't do that by just being on the game. So it is a great stepping stone. It's a great way to practice as well. But it's never gonna be the same because it's not. Zoktari, thank you for the follow as well as Heru, Kiran, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? We seem pretty quick right now, and we've got the fastest lap of this race. And now finally, in lap 30 out of 62, we're not even halfway through the race, guys. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Do you have road rage IRL? No, I'm a calm guy. I'm a chill guy. I don't rage. I don't rage like I do with these blue flags right here in the game, guys. But also, I don't really drive on the road that often. I don't even have a car myself, guys. Well, I do. I'm sitting in it. But this one doesn't drive on the road. So, I don't even own a car. We are right behind Oval-Scar Piastri, and it's time to try and do some overtakes. Number one in the chat if it's time to lock in, guys. Number one in the chat if you think it's time to lock the flip in. We are right behind in P7, Alonso P5. It'll be very tough, very, very tough to fight for the win. But, of course, we are not going to have an easy time there because it's Alexander Albon we're driving with, guys. If Alexander Albon can get P5, P4, maybe even a podium, that will be such a good result for him in real life as well. At the moment, it looks like Alonso is probably running the top position in the midfield. But Oscar Piastri predicted right here to do a bad job compared to what he's usually doing. P6 at the moment. We expect more of that car and Oscar Piastri, don't we? But at the moment, the prediction is that Oscar Piastri is going to have a tough time in the Singapore Grand Prix. Although he did get pole position, but in the race itself, he is going to have a tough time. He's going to have a tough time. Now, we've not been this close, ladies and gents, and with the DRS opening up right here, we are going to try to close in. Closing, Closing, but not close enough. He's got the arrest Oscar Piastri, so that will help him massively in trying to stay away from us. We're gonna go up the inside now, though, of Oscar Piastri to get the move done as well. Get a good exit right there, but he is gonna have a little bit of a better one. We try a little bit of a switchback. Oh, he parks on the apex, and Oscar Piastri remains in front. Come on now. Whew. What happened to the F2 career? Nothing. You're watching today the prediction show, which we do every single race when there is a real life race. This is not our career. We are continuing the F2 career next week. The Road to F1 career. The final episode before we head to F1. But that is not what we're doing today. We're braking as late as possible right here to try and do a little bit of a different line compared to Piastri. We need to be very, very, very resourceful, trying to do different things to try and really go and pull him off guard. Piastri is going to defend, and once again he stays in front. Oh la la, the battle is real! The battle is real! Come on now! A warm welcome in if you're joining in right now in lap 31 out of 62. We are now officially over halfway through of the Singapore Grand Prix. And as you can see, it is indeed one of the longest races of the calendar, right? It really is. You can see how long this race has taken already. Or just about halfway through. It's insane. We will be done before the qualifying session, ladies and gents. Qualifying starts in 1 hour. We should be done before that. Normally I time it quite nicely between the FP3 and the qualifying session. I have about 2.5 hours, and this will probably be a little bit less than that. Glenn, stick with the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We decided to go for the medium soft strategy. Set soft tire.
Okay, roger that. Soft
There we go.
tires at the next pit stop.
Soft tires will be the next pit stop. But we need to make sure we go as long as possible there until we can actually go onto the softs, right? At the moment, by the way, Max Verstappen is... Wait, where... Is Max Verstappen leading or what? Wait, what? How far is he? Hold up, guys. I want to see where we are, actually, because I'm a bit startled with how the positions are looking right now. Let's see this real quick. So... Oh, hold up! Hold up, ladies and gents! Lando Norris has retaken the position here, and that means Max Verstappen is no longer leading the Singapore Grand Prix. Lando leads, then Max Verstappen, now George Russell in P3. I mean, didn't I say that this was going to be the result? Lando, Verstappen, Russell. That's literally what I said before going today. Someone asked me, Tom, what do you think is going to be the prediction? That's what I said, and it's literally happening in this race. Charles Leclerc still out on old tires. You can see right here he's on used hards, and Lance Stroll is doing the same. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Some people have used the hard tires already, but we're not using the hard tires at all. At all. If you have one crazy prediction, ladies and gents, for the Singapore Grand Prix qualifying today. Let's put one crazy prediction for qualifying, because of course right after this session finishes, right after today's show finishes, we have the qualifying starting in real life. What do you think could happen in the qualifying? One crazy thing in the qualifying of Singapore. Come on now. Lewis Hamilton pole. I mean, in our prediction, Hamilton got P16, so he was out in Q1. So, I mean, I hope so for you, but according to our qualifying prediction, no. Piastri going slowly, and that means we have another opportunity to do something crazy here. We break in deep, we go around the outside, we chuck the car into the corner, and we make it stick. Boom! That means Alexander Albon overtakes the McLaren, ladies and gents. The McLaren! To go up at the P5. In the meantime, Lewis Hamilton has done a great job as well to go from P16. So, even though McLaren or Hamilton in our qualifying did not do great, he will do an amazing race. Hamilton to be expected to do an amazing race in Singapore. I mean, realistically, that's a masterclass drive right there, going from P16 to P7. So whatever happens to him in the qualifying in the main race tomorrow in real life, he will do an amazing race, or at least at the moment. The race ain't over yet, guys. The race ain't over yet. We seem pretty quick still to try and close in to Fernando Alonso, because we've now passed Piastri. He must have an issue. Oscar Piastri predicted to have a problemo in the Singapore Grand Prix, because what the flip, he's in P6 and Lando Norris is winning the race. What is happening with the guy? Like in Baku, he was not feeling himself, it seemed like. But now, today, again, it seems like he is not going to be his usual selves. Morozo, as well as Fabi. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best idea to hit that follow button. Well done. If you have not yet hit that follow button, watching on the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, or Twitch, make sure you do so. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year time and tell me, Tom, I missed out on all the fun. What have I done? I should have hit that follow button when I have the chance. And ladies and gents, now is your chance. We are 13 seconds away, guys. 13 seconds away from Russell. I think the real battle here in this race is P4. And to be honest, it makes sense for Alexander Albon to not fight for the podium. But P4 will be an incredible position for Alexander Albon, who realistically is racing at his home Grand Prix. As Isaac Hadjar, ladies and gents, is also gonna be out. That means 2 retirements already. And that means we've got Isaac Hadjar not finishing this race, as well as, who was the other one, guys? Kimi Antonelli and Isaac Hadjar predicted to be retiring from the Singapore Grand Prix. Come on. Kwombat, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We haven't had any red flags, any safety cars or anything like that yet, but that could definitely be happening here. It could definitely be happening. Alexander Albon battling, fighting for P4 in this race. The question is, can we do this? What lap are you pitting for softs? I am thinking, if we want to pit for softs, we need to go until at least lap 48 or maybe a little bit earlier or later. Well, later probably not, but at least somewhere around lap 48. That means another 13 laps, but we are in a big battle, which should be very fun right here. Against Fernando Alonso, DRS opens up into the right here to go for the move. To the inside he goes in the fence, but we go to the inside as late as possible and send it right here. Only inside. Alonso still on the outside to make the move once again, but we go for a big send. We just about leave the space right there, and we're up into P4. Boom shakalaka. That was a big send though. A huge send. Although not a great traction zone means now Fernando Alonso is going to be on the inside of us right there. Oh my goodness, he pushes off the track. Hey, FIA! He pushed.
Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front.
I know! We overtook him. And then we had no more dirty air. But Fernando Alonso pushes us off the track. Maybe he tried to give us what we gave him earlier. We went a little bit deeper when we overtook him there. And then Fernando Alonso went a little bit deeper as well, even though we still had enough space to stay on track. Fernando Alonso is back in P4 and he's not letting this one slide. Okay. I see. Into third gear we go. Now Piastri was able to close in here. We've got a big gap to the car behind. We're going to get big gap to the car in front. It's really a battle for P4 at the moment, which would be a crazy result for Alexander Albon. But it would also be a crazy result for Fernando Alonso. Right? A crazy result for Fernando Alonso. A warm welcome in the meantime, if you're joining in right now, to the prediction show for the Singapore Grand Prix. We do this every single week, but in the prediction show, we predict what will happen in the real life race by doing the race ourselves, okay? That means whatever happens, for example, Alonso spins. Oh, Alonso spins in real life as well. That hasn't happened yet though, but that means, for example, Kimi Antonelli and Isaac Hadjar out of the race. Means that they will be out in the race in real life as well. That has just happened. Kimi Antonelli and Isaac Hadjar. Let's go. Caden, as well as Ananastik. They will follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. We are having some struggles. Staying as close as possible to Fernando Alonso. It's now 1 second here. We luckily are still in the DRS. But Piastri is right there behind of us. Piastri is expected, judging off of the pace he's got right now, to have one of his worst races of the season, which wouldn't be great. P6 right there would not be where we expect Oscar Piastri in that car. Let's go. Are we praying for Williams this weekend? Well, I'm not praying for nothing, guys. But of course, we like to drive as a different driver every single weekend when there is a prediction show. And always we like to try and drive as a driver that is doing their home Grand Prix. Now, not every Grand Prix has their home Grand Prix, right? Has a home driver. But this weekend, we've got Alexander Albon, who basically has a home Grand Prix around Singapore because he is from Thailand. And most of his fans go to Singapore to watch him race. He's got a lot of support here in Singapore. And that is why we decided to drive with Alexander Albon. But next week, what do we have next week? Or the next week's thing? Does anybody know? What is the race after Singapore? I don't remember. Is it Kota? Kota. Who is the closest to being American? Who is the closest to being American, guys? We can start thinking about who we drive as next week. Stroll? Oh, true, Stroll. Lance Stroll. We can drive as Lance Stroll, guys. Or Brazil. Brazil. Oh no, we have Brazil already, Bortoleto. For Brazil, we have Bortoleto. I think maybe we go for Stroll. Right? Or we drive as one of the Haas drivers. That could be the case as well. You're right, we could do Haas as well. American team. So we have a couple options next week, for example. Right? We have a couple options. But if you're there at the start of the show, for the next one, you'll be the one to decide, so make sure you're there. Jazz Edits, take a follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We are in a close battle once again against Fernando Alonso, who, of course, we were driving with for the Spanish Grand Prix. Many, many different drivers have been raced with in the prediction show so far. And we've had some really, really accurate predictions. Now the question is, can we get an accurate prediction right here as well? We go to the inside, Fernando Alonso to the outside. Oh my goodness, he goes in deep. He makes the position stick. We got a humongous amount of oversteer. Ah! And we will lose the car completely again. Oh my goodness, that was a big one. A very, very big one. But Fernando Alonso stays in front. Okay. Okay. Sator Ogbaz, what is Asti? Take me to follow as well. What's up? The best decision you have made today. Well done. Let's go. How do you make the game look so fun? Because, ladies and gents, you're not watching a stream. You're watching a show! So get a popcorn, get a milkshake. Okay. Okay, calm him a bit with the milkshake. And then flip enjoy. Alright. 0.4 of a second, lap 38. I think we've got like 10 laps to go, and then we're going to do a pit stop for the soft tires. I think everybody around us is going to do the pit stop earlier. Although I will say, driver in front, driver in front.
Alonso's ahead of you. And the time last lap,
what is he doing? One more pit stop, right?
0.6. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tires.
Old hard tires. Yeah, one more stop. I'm thinking he's probably going to do the mediums. He's probably gonna do like lap 43 or something along those lines, but we'll have to wait and see. What about Qatar? Well, I mean, not every Grand Prix has a hometown driver, but sometimes we just look at the championship and we are like, oh, this driver is doing good, or this driver can win the championship, or oh, this driver has just done a really good race, or sometimes we look at the practice. Like in Baku, we decided to go with Hadjar because Hadjar was doing really good in the practice session. So we decided to drive as Hadjar. We should have driven as Liam Lawson, but too bad. We can't have all the prediction correctly. But he got a podium, and even though Liam did not get a podium, but you know what I mean. Like sometimes we look at the practice results. Okay, now we're super close to Alonso. We got a blue flag car in front, but now we're very close. We're gonna go up the inside right there. We're gonna break in deep. We're gonna leave him the space on the outside. Enough space for Fernando Alonso. We'll use all the battery. We've got the flipping DRS right there, and Alonso just about cuts in front of us. Is he gonna, hey, leave the space? No, he's not gonna leave the space. Fernando Alonso, with the legendary words saying all the time you have to leave with the space, is not leaving the space now. He closed the door, and it means it's really going to spice everything up, because I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go and sit around chilling. No, no, no. We will overtake that sucker. We go super, super late, super, super deep to go around the outside right there. Oh, Fernando of Alonso. Alexander Albon is doing a big one. It's going to go for a big send. And I think now we should get the DRS as well. But because we're on the outside, we now have the DRS. Alonso closing in, but also Piastri closing in. Why the flip are we so slow? They're both of them are going to try and go for the overtake with Piastri now. Behind of Alonso too. We have to go a little bit wider to make sure we do not get hit by Alonso. And we just about stay in front of them. Let's go. Not an XF1 driver? What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, let me know in the chat right here, right now, guys. Number 1 if you agree, number 2 if you don't. I drove an F1 car, okay? A real F1 car with a real flipping F1 team to put me out of the track and everything. I had a flipping engineer in my ear and everything, all right? I drove it for 3 laps. And it was not just an F1 car. It was the car that Kimi Räikkönen won the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with in 2012. The exact same car, okay? So, no joke. It was no joke. I drove it for 3 laps. I became an F1 driver. And now I'm no longer. XF1 driver. Come on now. That makes a lot of sense. It is the truth. It is the truth. Rakalaka, as well as Eli, as well as Z Lexi. They're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to be here. Alonso is once again trying to attack. He's going to go and go up the inside. Now we try a little bit of a different line, but Piastri is literally licking our bum. What the flip are you doing? What the flip are you doing? Oscar Piastri, super close. And now we need to watch out because we know he's quick. We know he's quick. We know he's quick. We are also quick, however, with Alexander Albon. To the outside we go with Fernando Alonso, trying to stay in front, but because we are on the outside, we've got a better traction zone, meaning now the inside is ours. We go back into 3rd gear, get on the throttle. Alonso, once again on the inside. Around the outside we go. We leave the space. We have to leave the space. And we're still in P5. P4, I mean. With the fastest lap laden chance. Boom! Let's go! Beautiful! Woo. Let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
A warm welcome if you're joining in right now to not just a stream, but to a show. You're watching lap 41 out of 62, and Russell, ladies and gents, as well as Verstappen, are the first ones to pit now. Okay, the question is, what are Alonso, what are Piastri gonna do? Are they gonna pit as well? Alonso pits, Piastri pits, meaning they're gonna undercut us, ladies and gents. But remember, we will be on the soft tires. We have to pit again. We're gonna go to the soft tires. But the question is, what lap? Let me know in the chat. You guys are the engineers. You guys get to decide what lap should we pit for the softs. What lap should we pit for the softs? Let's go, let's go. Give me one moment, real quick, guys. One moment, real quick. Real quick. There we go. All right, we're good. We're good. There we go. We are pretty quick with Franco Colapinto. I know it says Jack Doohan, but Jack Doohan has not been in this flipping F1 season for a long time, guys. I don't understand why they haven't just changed the drivers, man. I really don't understand. Like, it's so easy to do. Like, why is Jack Doohan still in this game? I don't understand. Why?
Carlos is in for his stop now.
Carlos Sainz, Alexander Albon's teammate, is in the pits right here. Let's see. As we are purple right now. Oh my goodness, we were rapid. They should have just done it 2 weeks back when we had the update. Well, I mean, they should have just done it like when it got announced. They have literally gotten Franco Colapinto in the game because he was a Formula 2 driver the year before. In career, you can see that it's very easy to swap the suits and stuff. Like, it's not even that hard. Like, they don't even need to take any effort.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Lando Norris has pitted, or is pitting, and he comes out in P2. Holy just behind of us. And Max Verstappen, guys, even though he was leading the start of the race, has been overtaken by George Russell. Only 3.2 seconds, though, are behind of Norris is George Russell. Meaning there might be a battle for the lead in this race soon. And we can play a big part in it. Oh my goodness, we can play a big part in it, guys. Will it be Norris who wins the flippin' Singapore Grand Prix? Or will it be Russell or Verstappen? Of course, right now, we seem to be the winner, but don't worry. We have one more pit stop to do. We're fighting for P4 in this race. We're trying to do the best strategy that we can do. You guys were saying lap 45, lap 43, lap 49. I'm thinking about lap 48 because remember, we need to go onto the soft tires while everybody who just pitted are going onto the hard tires. Completely different strategy. Completely different strategy. We're gonna be quick, okay, at the end, but it's not gonna be... We're not gonna be quick if we pit too early because at the end of the race, we're gonna have way too much tire wear if we do that, okay? Let's go. Alex, as well as Jamie, as well as Emik. I'm Mike. Take one follow as well. What's up? Norris, who has just pitted, showing very good pace right now. And he will be closing in to our rear. The question is, how quick can he overtake us? How quick can he close in? Look at that. He's rapid. He's absolutely rapid, guys. Oh my goodness, as we completely lose the car right there on the exit. Lewis Hamilton, or Lando Norris, I mean, it's closing. We try to brake as late as possible. Keep the car going, keep it rolling. But Lando Norris is right on our tail and is licking our bum. Come on, stay away from my bum. Lando Norris, stay away from my bum. But he is closing, and he knows he wants to do it. He's got the DRS. We don't seem to be able to go and defend that much, but we're going to try it. Lewis Hamilton, or Lando Norris has gone for the overtake. And I don't think we've got much to answer for, guys. Lando Norris on brand new tires. Boss, and up in P1. Russell is provisional P2. Verstappen is provisional P3. And Leclerc in P5, which would be P4 when we pit. But we are doing one more pit stop and we're really going to be battling for the P4 here against Fernando Alonso and Oscar Piastri, who are already a little bit further behind and trying to close in. They want us to pit in lap 44, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't know if we should do it. I think maybe we should go a little bit later. What do you reckon? What lap should we pit? It is up to you. Maybe lap 46. We can go a little bit earlier. If we do lap 46, we need to do 16 laps. 16 laps on the softs. That might be a good one, guys. Lap 46. Still remaining close. DRS opens up, but Lando Norris putting fastest laps everywhere.
Norris has just put in the fastest lap.
There we go. I think it's going to be a Lando Norris win if it stays like this. Remember, you're watching the prediction show, so anything that happens in this race is a prediction for the real life race. Like Lando Norris getting the fastest lap, that would be a prediction for Lando Norris getting the fastest lap. Lando Norris winning the race, that will be a prediction for Lando Norris winning the race. Piastri on pole, that happened in this prediction show. Piastri on pole in real life as well. Rain in the weekend as well in real life. There will be rain expected. We left it up to fate and the rain did come at some point this weekend. Russell isn't going to be on the podium. I mean, where was he in FP3? Where was he a few years ago? Also fighting for the podium, even though he binned it in the wall, but he was fighting for the win in that one, remember? With Ferrari and Sainz fighting for the win in that one. Holding back Russell, who was coming through the field. What time is qualifying? Qualifying will be starting in about, what is it, 30 minutes or so? 30 minutes exactly, guys. 30 minutes exactly. But don't worry, the prediction show will be done before the flippin' qualifying session starts in real life, okay? So chill back and relax, enjoy. We can decide to pit this lap, guys. What do you reckon? Put a number 1 in chat if you think, Tom, we need to pit right here, because if we want to go and fight for P4 in this race, we might have to pit right there, because if we stay out any longer, we're going to lose a lot of time, remember. Facts, as well as Alex, take one follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. If you're enjoying the show as well, make sure to hit that like button. on the YouTube and TikTok. That'll be much appreciated. Much appreciated. TTV Big Nuts, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Actually, we're not that slow compared to Norris. Remember, he's on brand new tires and he's in a McLaren. We are in a flipping Williams here with realistic car performance. Remember, it's 110 AI, maximum difficulty with 0 assist, nada nachos. So I don't think we're doing that bad of a job right now. And it's only 32%, so maybe we should stay out for a little bit longer. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're in a good spot right now. Maybe 2 more laps like we were thinking anyway. Maybe lap 48 is the one to go. Maybe lap 48 is the one to go. Box. Box. Alright, number 1 for pitting. Number 2 for staying out. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh my goodness, it's crazy! Oh boy, I see more 2s, I see more 2s. I see more 2s right now.
About 3 seconds between you and the next car.
I'll ask you again. I'll ask you again. Number 1 to pit this lap. Number 2 to stay out. But if we stay out, lap 48 is the final lap, and then we will pit. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Ooh, a lot more number 1s right now, guys. I mean, I could pit this lap for sure. I could pit this lap. Clarence! They will follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision you've made today. Well done. Behind of us, it is Russell, who has overtaken Max Verstappen. Verstappen could not win this race. Or at least, it's not over yet. Never count out Max Verstappen, but Lando Norris at the moment leading in dominant form. Even though at the start of the race, he had to overtake Max Verstappen for the win. I think it's time to pit. Box this lap! Box this lap!
Right, so
you guys are saying it as well. You guys are saying it as well. But it's time to go in the pits right here. Box this lap. Box this lap. There we go. Now he finally understood us. Into the pits we go right here. Once again, a bit of a wall tap. Super close. And now, into the pit lane we go. Get the best pit stop going right here. We get overtaken by George. Okay, it's good. We're fine. We go sideways into the pit lane. And that means, let's see where we come out now. Against Alonso and Piastri, who are way out of position compared to Lando Norris. Although Alonso is very much so in a good position instead of a bad one. Clarence coming in with a tier 1 for the very first time. Clarence, thank you so much for your tier 1. I really appreciate that. We come out of the pits right here to come out right behind of Piastri, of Alonso. The question is, how much quicker are we going to be on these brand new softs? And will they keep up the pace, or will they overheat and struggle? Ooh la la caramba. Ooh la la caramba. 2.1 seconds. Martin, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. We got 14 laps to go, and the pace on these softs most likely is gonna be absolutely incredible. The question is, we're currently in P7. Where the flip is P4? That is Charles Leclerc, and I think he's gonna go until the end of the race right here. I think he's doing a one-stop. I think he's doing a one-stop. Maybe we can fight for him as well. Maybe we can fight with him as well then. Because look how quick we are. We have closed in 2 seconds right here. With Alexander Albon. Number 1 in chat if you think. You can see it on the minimap on the left hand side. Number 1 in chat if you think Tom. We have the pace to close into the Ferrari in front. Number 2 if you think Tom. Ain't happening, broski. Ain't happening. I mean, to be honest, I kind of believe in it. I kind of believe in it.
No need to worry about the tire condition.
Look how close we are to Piastri, to Alonso. This could be a very, very epic ending. As now, Oscar Piastri on top of one of his worst races in Baku right there. This weekend, once again, not doing amazing. We close in. We go for a big sand because our tires are just better. And that, ladies and gents, is the move done on Oscar Piastri. And it's P6. Boom shakalaka. Oscar Piastri down to P7. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Next up, Fernando Alonso, that is 14 seconds to Charles Leclerc. Do we have enough pace to close in on Charles Leclerc with these brand new tires? A little bit of a different line. Cut back to the inside, get a better traction zone, and look at the traction zone we have. He seems quick on the straights, Lando Norris fastest.
Put in the fastest lap of the race so far.
But we break in deep, and that's another position gain, ladies and gents. Look how much quicker we are compared to those hard runners. W. Into third gear we go, through the very last sector. 12.8 seconds. All right, do you believe we can go and fight for that P4 in this race with Alexander Albon? We're fastest of anybody. Boom!
5 seconds.
Woo! 12.2. $12.2. Yes, lock in, yes, no, yes. I think we might be able to do it. Driver in front.
Repeat that, I've got some interference here.
Hey, listen! Driver in front.
Leclerc ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 34.8. And gap to the car in front, 12.0.
12.0.
Welcome to the family. What's good, you absolute
17 laps old. Surely we have the base, guys. 17 lap old tires compared to 2 lap old tires. And mediums compared to softs. It's gonna be a huge difference now. And you can see it is indeed a huge difference. Rule Runner coming up with a 36-month resub at Prime. That is flipping 3 years. Thank you so much, Rule Runner. I really appreciate that, dude. Legend. Thank you, man. Is P3 still in reach? Probably not, guys. We've got 12 laps to go. We need to gain to Verstappen. Remember, it's Verstappen, guys. It's flipping Verstappen. And we're in a flipping realistic Williams car here with Alexander Albon. That's gonna be tough. But P4 is definitely possible. Verstappen pitted around our time, but Leclerc pitted way before that. So Leclerc has way older tires than those top 3 cars in front. Verstappen fighting versus Norris versus Russell for the top 3. But at the moment, Verstappen could not really win this race. Although he did get close. He was actually leading the race at some point. Let's go. It's time to look in right here. How much are we gaining to the car in front? Driver in front.
Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 9.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 18 laps old.
Our tires are going to struggle a lot soon. You can see already we got 10% of the tires, guys. 10% of the tires. We're closing in by 3 seconds a lap. Huh? Interesting. Okay. Whew. Does it feel weird driving a car after racing hours in the sim? Well, I'll tell you something, pal. I don't really drive a car. Like, very rarely. I don't have to. Like, I've got a supermarket pretty close to my house. I've got everything pretty close to my house. Live close to the village. And if I have to go somewhere, I take a plane. And not a private jet. I'm not there yet, but I will never be there. But, you know, if I have to be somewhere, like, I will take a plane. So I don't even have a car. So I don't know how to answer that question. Because I don't drive a car that often. This is my car, guys. Right? Choices. We go into third gear. Right here. And we are trying to close in, close in. Let's see what we can do. 5.5, but we're not closing in quick enough to be able to get close to Max Verstappen. Oh, we're drifting all over the place, and I told you, the longer we go, the more we're gonna struggle with these tires. Because these tires are good, but not for the whole race. They're gonna overheat, they're gonna go crazy. Look, 14% already, guys. 14% already. That might be a problem at the end of the race. That might be a bit of a problem. Let's see, let's see. Into third gear we go. Into fourth. The strategy was a medium soft, ladies and gents. A medium soft. We first wanted to do a hard medium, but that showed to be probably a bit conservative. And if that's one thing we are not conservative. I mean, look at me. Look at me. We are not conservative, guys. Sometimes you have to take risks. That's what we do. Let's go. 4.1 seconds to Charles Leclerc. Will we have an opportunity to battle with him? Let's go. Yep, it is 110 AI and realistic car performance. So we are slower than Ferrari, but because we've got better tires, we pitted later. We are quicker than Charles Leclerc at the moment. We had a great strategy. Charles Leclerc is the only driver in the entirety of the field, maybe one more, I think it was Stroll as well, who went for a one stop. So he is going to be on older tires than the rest of the drivers around here. Let's see. At the moment we got the fastest lap as well, but that doesn't really matter because you don't get an extra point for fastest lap anymore. Did you use this car to go on dates, Tom? Yep. I say, come sit in my car. Come sit in my car. Oh, oopsie. There's only one. There's only one seat. Oh, you'll have to sit on me then. Jake Want BS. They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. At the moment, we are going to go and close in to Charles Leclerc. That's not a true story, guys. All right, come on. That's definitely not a true story. We are gonna close in to Leclerc, 2.4 seconds, 11.7 to Verstappen. So Verstappen is too far to close into. Too far to close into. Let's see, let's see. We need a safety car. I mean, it would be great, but at the same time, we don't need it because the fight for the P4 is there, guys. Look, the car that we see right in front of us. Yeah, I can smell him. He's pooped his pants. It is Charles Leclerc, and he's pooped his pants. He sees us in his mirrors. Oh my goodness, that was close. He sees us in his mirrors, and he straight away says, oh my goodness, I can't keep it together. He pooped his pants out of nervousness. And I can smell it. Ah, oh, rotten fish. Rotten fish. Charles Leclerc. Pooping his pants with the rotten fish from yesterday's dinner. Oi, oi, oi. Hermes as well as Hen. Oh my goodness, Hen coming in with the 1,000 bits on the Twitch. Hen, thank you so much for the incredibly kind 1,000 bits. Look at that. First time chatter and straight away saying, you know what, Tom, have my 1,000 bits. Have my 1,000 bits. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Legendary. Remember, this all would not be possible without all of you guys and girls. So thank you so much for all your support. It really means the world. It really means the world. Many people who come here for the first time think, oh, he's just rich or whatever. No, all of this that you see right here was earned through doing the shows that you see right here. And I could not be happier that we've made it this far. But if there's one thing that is for sure, is that the road doesn't end here. The road is very long still. We've got so many things to do. So many cool things to do. And this is only the beginning. Only the beginning. Franz as well as Gabe. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. 1.6 seconds. 1.6 seconds. Let's see what we can do.
Still looking good.
1.7 now. We're gonna close in soon, but remember, tire wear kicking in as well. So the longer we go, the more we're gonna struggle. The more we're gonna struggle. As you can see, the tires are currently 23%. So I think realistically we are in luck that we are closing in right now. Otherwise it would be very tough to kind of close in still. It's 1.6 seconds now. We need to get that DRS. The question is, what lap do you think, ladies and gents, we're gonna get DRS? It's 7 laps to go in this race. In fact, 6. And now, it's all about these last laps to try and grab P4. That would be an incredible position for Alexander Albon. And a very, well, I will say a realistic one as well with that one. It could happen. We got still battles happening in front as well. It's not really a battle happening, but Verstappen is only like 3 seconds away from Russell. And Lando Norris is winning this race, unless there's an issue. We've had 2 cars already DNFing. Kimi Antonetti expected to not end the race. And Isaac Hedjar, unlucky, also not ending the race. If you're enjoying yourself right now, make sure to hit that like button on the show, on the YouTube or TikTok if you haven't yet. And if you haven't yet hit that follow button, make sure you do it today. If you don't do it today, you're gonna come back in a year's time and you'll tell me, Tom, I missed out on all the fun. What have I done? I should have hit that follow button when I had the chance. And the chance is now. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Woo! Stroll pole and win? Not quite, not quite, but remember, you're watching the prediction show. Whatever happens in this race, or have happened so far, is a prediction for real life. We do this every single week, so make sure you follow if you haven't yet to find out what happens in Kota. Although I do need to do the Kota Grand Prix a bit earlier, because in 2 weeks I'm gonna go to Dortmund to the Sim Racing Expo. For a few days in the weekend. It happens during the flipping Kota Grand Prix weekend. Maybe I'll do a stream there. I think that'll be quite fun, maybe. But a lot of other content creators, F1 content creators, are going to be there as well. Maybe you're going. If you are going and you find me at the Sim Racing Expo in Dortmund, say hello. I will say hello back. I will sign your left tits, whatever. I don't care. I'll sign it all. Unless you're a woman, that would not be appropriate, but you know what I mean. I'll say hello back. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. And unless you're a minor. You know what I mean, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We are closing to Charles Leclerc. I'll just say hello. That's all I'll do. I'll say hello. You can take a picture. Die! So that's FS Gaming. Ohio! Boom! They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Here we go. 0.8 of a second. 5 laps to go. It's a 5-lap race until the end, ladies and gents. What can we do? Who will get P4? Will it be Alexander Albon? Or will it be Leclerc? Let me know in the chat right now. Who do you think will win this battle for P4? Leclerc, of course, the quicker car. The longer we go, the quicker Leclerc gets. Because his tires, of course, are already a bit worn down, and our tires are slowly but surely getting more worn down, 30% right now. Come on. You think Alex Albon? You think Leclerc? Let's see. Whew. It would make sense for Leclerc to get P4 perhaps, but Alexander Albon has done a great race so far. A great race. 4 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Foxes, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. As well as Mathematician or Mathsician, welcome in, good to have you here. The best decision you have made today. Remember, you're watching not just a stream, you're watching a show. So get a popcorn, get a milkshake for these last couple of laps. We need to find an opening somewhere. We need to find an opening. First time viewing, I'm loving the show. I love to hear that, man. Thank you so much. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Let's go. How on earth do you get into the simulator? Like a real F1 car, guys. It's very similar. You struggle a lot, but you get better at it as you go. Now, super close we are to Charles Leclerc this time. Getting ourselves a good look at his rear gearbox. Into third gear we go. Doing a little bit of a different line. Cutting back to the inside, getting a better traction zone. Perhaps now is the time. Perhaps now is the time. To the left-hand side we go. Go for the switchback. Oh, he went deep. Leclerc went deep. DRS opens up. And an opportunity for us now to make the move. He closes off the inside, meaning now we have to go to the outside. We break in deep. Once again, do a little bit of a switchback. But Charles Leclerc just about stays in front. We're all over him. We're all over him. And yes, indeed, he's pooped his pants again. Oh, my goodness. That is a very big smell. A very big smell. Flat Lee, they're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Charles Leclerc versus Alexander Albon. Of course, P4 would be an okay position for Leclerc, but it will be a great position for Alexander Albon, especially because this is his home Grand Prix. Sort of. With Thailand being super close. He's got a lot of Thai fan here. Closing. Now, on the inside we go. Of Charles Leclerc, who's got the inside for the next one. We keep the car rolling, and side by side we go through the last and final turn. Oh my goodness, there's no way we go side by side there, but we did, ladies and gents. We did go side by side. He's got the DRS now, however, to go back to the inside right here of the next corner. We do a little bit of a different line. We get a better traction zone. We pop it around the outside of Charles Leclerc. We can't quite keep the speed up. Although, yes, we can. To the inside we go. We break in deep. Once again on the inside, a lap 60 out of 62. But the DRS is ours, even though Leclerc gets a better traction zone. To the left-hand side we go once more. But he covers us off. No, he doesn't. He stays on the outside, but the battery is done. The battery is empty. To the inside we go, which becomes the outside for the next one. Leclerc goes deep. He goes very deep. So we go and do a little bit of a different line right here and do the switchback on the next one. Oh, but he covers us off right there. He covers us off. And Charles Leclerc is back in P4. Okay. We maybe should have kept that around the outside there, but I thought maybe, just maybe, we could have the traction zone to get back ahead of Charles Leclerc. Flatly, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Oh my goodness, and now there's a big gap, a huge gap. And if we don't watch out, we will have Fernando Alonso as well as Oscar Piastri, who had one of his worst races of the year in P7. Let's go. We've got 7 minutes to go until the real life qualifying starts. Meaning today's show has been perfectly timed. That is crazy, guys. We're literally done right before the qualifying session again. And we are predicting what will happen in the real life qualifying and the race by doing it ourselves, as we always do. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. It's just great, isn't it? It is just great. Breaking deep in lap 61 out of 62. I think we need to save some battery, guys. I think we need to save some battery. Number 1, if you think we need to save some battery. Number 2 in the chat, if you think, Tom, go all out right now. It's now or never, baby. Number 1, if you think, Tom, let's save some battery for the final lap. Cyber John, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Remember, we're live on YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch, so feel free to chat wherever you want to chat. I see all of you. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Ooh, a lot more number ones. A lot more number ones. A lot more number ones. All right, let's save that battery then. Let's save that battery. And let's overtake this sucker. Lux as well as Zulkorski. They're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Whew. Super close to Charles Leclerc. To the left-hand side we go. Oh, I can't afford to break my front wing and to risk a crazy overtake. Let's stay behind. Let's save the battery again. Through the last and final turn we go. We're rapid. Let's wait for the big straight we've got coming up just now.
Lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
15%. It's the last and final lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. And after this, we'll see exactly the predictions for what will happen in the race as well. That will happen tomorrow. As close as we can to Charles Leclerc. Focus on the exit. The question is, are we quick enough? Are we quick enough? It doesn't seem like it. Charles Leclerc seems just that little bit quicker. And we can't quite go for the move. Oh my goodness, he saved everything. He has saved everything. Come on. Let's get him somewhere. Where do we do it though? Do we have enough tires still to attack him? Do we have enough tires still to attack him? Oh, we hit the wall. Lando Norris will be the winner of the Singapore Grand Prix. Oh, we might have whiffed it. Charles Leclerc gets a big moment though. Charles Leclerc gets a big moment on the exit, and Alexander goes for the move right there on the inside as late as possible. We get the move on the inside. Leclerc's gonna try and go for the move once again on us on the flipping exit, but we make the move stick as Leclerc put everything out of the bag. We hit him even. It was touching all over the place, but we are P4, and Alexander Albon is predicted to have a great race and get driver of the day in the Singapore Grand Prix. Boom shakalaka. If you enjoyed that race, now is the time to hit that follow button. Because ladies and gents, in 3 minutes time, it's time for qualifying. The timing is crazy. Let's check out the flipping predictions right here. And let's end it off in style. This is crazy, the timing, guys. It's actually crazy. But Lando Norris is predicted, conform the prediction show, to get P1. George Russell gets P2. Verstappen P3 and Albon in P4. But remember, Verstappen is also predicted to fight for the win. And it wasn't Norris who got pole position. It was Oscar Piastri. He is predicted to do a very bad race. Or at least, you know, it might still be okay, but not what we are expected of Oscar Piastri. Even though he did get pole, the race might not pan out perfectly. Lewis Hamilton, bad qualifying. He's not going to do great in qualifying, but what will happen is he will have a magnificent race, an absolutely incredible pace. And an Alpine gets points! W! That would be amazing. I would love that, ladies and gents. Now, we had 2 DNFs as well. Isaac Hedger out and Kimi Antonelli. And that is the prediction show for the Singapore Grand Prix.